King Bow Bow! Behold, prepare him room. Heaven and nature sing. Heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing.
So hey guys, we're back with our Christmas special once again. And the next beer is a personal favorite of mine. This is from Anchor Brewing out of San Francisco, widely credited as being the first craft brewery in the United States. And we're going to be doing their Christmas Ale. This is Anchor's Christmas Ale. This is basically kind of a Christmas spice, very lightly Christmas spice, brown ale. A little bit higher alcohol than what you normally get with a brown ale. It's 6.7, so you're gonna get some nice little chocolatey notes out of it. But think like kind of a dark chocolate, about 60% cacao, for those of you who actually pay attention to those things. And then a very subtle Christmas spice. Every year they dry hop it with a slightly different hop profile. It's more about aromatics than it is about bitter. Don't worry, this is like an Imperial Black IPA. This is just a really nice chocolatey beer that has really subtle hints. And they never actually tell you what the hop profile is. It's always just, you have to guess by whatever tree is on that year's particular brew. This is the 2017, and I'm going to figure it out. Yeah, I have no idea. It's really nice. You get some nice caramel notes out of it. It's like drinking a little bit of nutmeg in some hot chocolate. Just a light dash of it. A little bit of a dry finish on the back end of it. This is just one of my favorite beers. This is actually one of the first beers I ever aged. I bought a bottle of this in 2011 that had been sitting around since 2007. And that was when I discovered, oh my God, you can actually age beers and they're going to taste amazing. So this one has a very big soft spot in my heart. So every year I get excited about it coming out. And I'll usually buy that year's bottle and then I'll sit on it until the next year's bottle comes out and I'll drink them side by side. And then if you can do that for several years in a row, you can do what we call a vertical. What's a vertical? Well, you should know what that is. If you don't know what it is, it's you line up every previous year's next to it. You start at the oldest beer first. You work your way up to the newest one. So you can actually taste how the beer changes. Flavor profiles change. This is just really beautiful. It's nice, it's crisp, it's a little bit sweet. It's drier on the finish than you expect. Again, it's 6.7%. So you could make a night of this beer as long as you drank it slowly. So, up next on our Beers of Christmas list, we've got a local favorite of most of the bartenders in town and most of the people here in town. This is Austin Beerworks, Sputnik. This is a Russian Imperial Coffee Oatmeal Stout that is absolutely freaking glorious. This beer clocks in at about 8%. Actually, it's exactly 8%. It drinks super velvety. This is what I like to call a trouble beer. Since it's 8%, but so smooth and so drinkable, you really don't notice the alcohol. So you're generally about halfway through your second pint before you realize, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Again, this is another one of those beers that comes out around Christmas. It's only available for about 3 weeks out of the year, generally. Second or third week of December is when they brew it. This year, since Austin Beerworks has expanded their capacity, they're brewing even more of it. But last week, they released the 4-packs of it in cans on Wednesday. They were sold out pretty much by Saturday at most places. So get this beer while you can, because all of January and February, you're going to be really super bummed that you missed it if you don't have it in your mouth. And I'm going to put it in my mouth right now. So the oatmeal, for those of you who don't know, just add a little bit of texture and creaminess without necessarily adding sweetness like, say, a milk stout would. It's Imperial because it's 8%, and it's coffee because there's a metric butt ton of coffee in this. It's all over the map year to year a little bit. Sometimes it's more roasty, sometimes it's a little more velvety. This year's is the most perfect blend that I've personally had. I'm going to take another drink now because I feel like I deserve it. If you're lucky enough to get 4-packs of this, do me a favor, share some with your local bartender, your local friends. Sit around. Your friend who's really not into craft beer, this is a good beer to get them into. Oh, do you like coffee? Then yeah, they're gonna drink this beer. A lot of people don't realize that beer can be a beautiful thing. It can be whatever you want it to be. And if you're somebody who enjoys going out for a really good espresso at a place like in Austin called Houndstooth, where they only serve espressos and will look at you weird if you ask for a latte, then this is the beer for them. So kids, here we are. To the end of our journey. Now we're going to end on one of the few beers that tastes like Christmas and actually means it. This is from Prairie Artisan Ales out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is Christmas Balm. It's an imperial oatmeal stout with Christmas spices added to it. Now, the normal Balm series is an imperial oatmeal stout rested on espresso beans with a light bourbon barrel aging to it, and then ancho chilies for some reason, because sometimes that's just what you do. In this case, they add a bunch of Christmas spices to it, allspice, nutmeg, cinnamon, all your standard things. But this beer is 12% and tastes every single bit of it. It pours like motor oil. And the best part is, it drinks like sex. So even though this beer only comes in a 12-ounce bottle for the most part, this is a beer you want to share with your friends. About 5 ounces of this is just about perfect to end the night on. This is what I would consider to be probably a dessert beer. It's meant to be drank much like a port wine. It's meant to be enjoyable in small doses, and if you're a rancid alcoholic, you'll chug the whole bottle by yourself, and you won't be my friend anymore because these bottles are really rare. So guys, these have been some of our favorite beers that are available in the Austin area during the holiday season. What are some of your favorite beers during the holiday season? No matter if you're in the Austin area or anywhere else. Don't forget to just put those in the comments section below this video. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to us on social media. I'm Isaac Harrigal. This has been Geeks on Tap, this very special Christmas episode. And as always, your next beer is on us. Cheers. It's the best time of the year. Oh my golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.